A night for the ages, the Knicks' historic triumph, the New York Knicks. Remember that name? They just made history. Game 6 against the Boston Celtics. A night etched in Knicks lore, a 119-81 victory, a 38-point demolition. It was a statement, a declaration of dominance. This wasn't just a win, it was a beatdown. The Knicks, they were relentless, they were hungry, they devoured the Celtics, the Garden roared, the crowd went wild. This was more than basketball. This was a city reborn. The energy was palpable. From the opening tip, the Knicks were in control. They played with fire, with passion. The Celtics, they looked lost, they looked defeated. The Knicks smelled blood, and they went for the kill. This was a performance for the ages, a night Knicks fans will never forget. This was a statement to the league. The Knicks are for real. This was a total team effort, but some Knicks deserve special recognition. OG Anunoby, a force on both ends of the floor. He poured in 23 points, grabbed 9 rebounds. Then there's Josh Hart, Mr. Triple-Double himself, 10 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. He did it all. And let's not forget Karl Anthony Towns. The big man was unstoppable, 21 points and 12 rebounds. Mikal Bridges was on fire, shooting a blistering 60% from the field. He ended the night with 22 points, and the floor general Jalen Brunson, he was masterful, 23 points and 6 assists. This was Brunson's team, and he led them to victory. The Knicks, they had an answer for everything. Every Celtic run was met with a Knicks haymaker. This was a team possessed. This was a team on a mission. The Celtics, they looked lost without their superstar. Jason Tatum, sidelined with an injury. His absence loomed large. The Celtics' offense sputtered. They shot a dismal 36% from the field. Jaylen Brown, he tried to carry the load. He finished with 20 points, but he couldn't do it alone. The Celtics' offense was stagnant, predictable. The Knicks' defense was suffocating. Without Tatum, the Celtics were a shell of themselves. Their offense lacked creativity. Their defense lacked intensity. This wasn't the team we saw in the regular season. This was a team on the brink. The Celtics season ends in disappointment. They have a lot to think about this offseason. One thing is for sure, they need Tatum healthy to compete. The Knicks, back in the Eastern Conference Finals, for the first time since 2000, 23 years of frustration, 23 years of heartbreak, all washed away. This is a franchise reborn, a team on the rise. The Knicks, they're back, and they're here to stay. The city of New York is buzzing. The energy is electric. This is what Knicks basketball is all about. The Garden, it was rocking. The fans, they were deafening. This was a party 23 years in the making, and nobody wanted it to end. This is just the beginning. The Knicks, they believe, and the city believes with them. This is a team of destiny, a team with a purpose. They're not just playing for themselves, they're playing for a city starved for a champion. Section 5, The Curse of the Champions, a recent history of early exits. The Celtics' loss continues a troubling trend. The defending NBA champions. They haven't made it past the second round in 6 years. A curse? Maybe. The NBA is a league of parity. Every year, teams rise and fall. The competition is fierce. And the pressure is immense. Especially for the defending champions. The Celtics, they learned that the hard way. They couldn't repeat. Now the Knicks stand in their way. The Knicks, they're not afraid of the moment. They're embracing it. This is their time. This is their chance to make history. Can they break the curse? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure. The Knicks are a team to be reckoned with. Section 6. The MSG roar, celebrities and fans electrify the atmosphere. The Garden was electric. Celebrities came out in droves. Timothée Chalamet, Bad Bunny, Spike Lee, of course. They all witnessed history. The energy was contagious. The crowd roared with every Knicks basket and with every Celtics miss. This was more than a game. This was an event. The fans, they were the sixth man. They willed the Knicks to victory. The players, they fed off the energy. This was a team and a city united. This is what makes New York City special. The passion, the energy, the unwavering support. The Knicks, they have the best fans in the world. And they showed up when it mattered most. Section 7. Onward to the Eastern Conference Finals, a date with destiny. The Knicks, they're not done yet. They're on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Their opponent, the Indiana Pacers. A formidable foe. The Pacers, they're led by Tyrese Halliburton, a young dynamic point guard. This will be a clash of styles. The Knicks' defensive intensity versus the Pacers' high-octane offense. The series starts Wednesday, May 21st, at Madison Square Garden. The Knicks, they'll have home court advantage. But the Pacers won't be a pushover. This will be a battle, a war of attrition. But the Knicks, they're ready. They're hungry for more. They're on a mission, and they won't be satisfied until they reach the NBA Finals. Section 8. Analyzing the Knicks' keys to victory. The Knicks, they dominated Game 6. How did they do it? Defense, rebounding, hustle. They outworked the Celtics in every facet of the game. The Knicks' defense was suffocating. They doubled Tatum. They forced the Celtics into tough shots. They controlled the paint, and they didn't give up any easy baskets. The Knicks, they also dominated the boards. They out-rebounded the Celtics by a significant margin. Second chance points were the difference. The Knicks, they wanted it more. This was a team win. Every player contributed. They played with heart. They played with passion. And most importantly, they played together. Section 9. Can the Knicks maintain this momentum? The Knicks, they're on a roll. But can they keep it going? The Eastern Conference Finals will be a challenge. The Pacers, they're a tough opponent, they're well coached, and they have a star player in Halliburton. The Knicks, they'll need to be at their best to advance. The pressure will be on. Can they handle it? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure. The Knicks are a team of destiny. They have all the pieces. Now, they need to put it all together. The Knicks, they have a chance to do something special. Can they finish the job? The city of New York is waiting.